They were free. But freedom for the Israelites came with its own trials. With an enraged Pharaoh hot on their heels and an impassable sea before them, the Israelites faced their greatest challenge yet. This is the breathtaking climax and the enduring legacy of the Exodus. Thousands of Israelites, a mix of men, women, children, and even a so-called mixed multitude of non-Israelites who joined them, poured out of Egypt. But Pharaoh, consumed by fury and regret, soon mobilized his chariots and elite army, pursuing them relentlessly. The Israelites found themselves cornered, the Red Sea before them, Pharaoh's army behind. Panic erupted. They cried out to Moses, accusing him of leading them to their deaths. But Moses, guided by God, stood firm, telling them, "Do not be afraid, stand firm, and you will see the deliverance the Lord will bring you today." The exact location of the Red Sea crossing is a subject of intense debate among scholars and theologians. While the traditional view places it at the Gulf of Suez, some theories suggest a crossing at one of the shallower Reed Seas, Yam Suf in Hebrew, or even more controversially across the Gulf of Aqaba. Imagine being stuck between a rock and a very wet place with an army of highly trained killers behind you. And then the impossible happened. Moses stretched out his hand, and a strong east wind blew all night, dividing the waters, creating a dry pathway through the sea. The Israelites walked across on dry ground, walls of water towering on either side. As the last Israelite reached the other side, Pharaoh's army, foolishly pursuing them into the parted sea, found themselves trapped. Moses stretched out his hand again, and the waters crashed back, engulfing the entire Egyptian force. Pharaoh's might broken forever. The pillar of cloud by day and fire by night that guided the Israelites isn't just, poetic imagery. It represents God's constant, tangible presence and guidance. For many, it's a powerful metaphor for divine providence in times of uncertainty. This event, known as the splitting of the sea, is arguably the most iconic miracle of the Exodus, foundational to Jewish identity and freedom. In Christianity, it's seen as a type of baptism, a new beginning. In Islam, it's a testament to Allah's power through Musa. For Rastafari, it symbolizes the ultimate triumph over oppression and the journey to Zion. Safe from Pharaoh, the Israelites entered the wilderness, a barren, unforgiving land. For 40 years they wandered, tested by thirst, hunger and doubt. But God provided manna from heaven, water from rocks, and most importantly, the 10 Commandments, the moral and legal bedrock for their society revealed at Mount Sinai. So this final part, explores ultimate deliverance, divine guidance, and the formation of a moral code. For Jews, the splitting of the Red Sea is the quintessential miracle of the Exodus, demonstrating God's absolute power and his commitment to his people. It marks their true physical liberation and the beginning of their journey as a free, sovereign people under God's direct guidance. The subsequent wandering in the wilderness, culminating in the giving of the Torah at Mount Sinai, establishes the covenant that defines Jewish life, law and identity to this day. For Christians, the Red Sea crossing is seen as a powerful symbol of salvation and new life, often paralleled with baptism, where believers pass from a life of sin into new life in Christ. The wilderness journey represents the Christian's pilgrimage through life, relying on God's provision and guidance, like the manna and pillar of cloud and fire. The 10 Commandments and the Mosaic Law are honored as revealing God's perfect moral will, which, is superseded by the new covenant in Christ. In Islam, the crossing of the Red Sea is a testament to Allah's miraculous power to save his chosen servants and destroy his enemies. It's a key example of Prophet Musa or Moses being granted a monumental miracle. The Quran recounts Musa's guidance to the Israelites in the wilderness, emphasizing Allah's provision and the giving of the Taurat, or Torah, as a divine revelation. The challenges faced in the desert serve as lessons in patience, obedience, and trust in Allah. For the Rastafari, the Red Sea dividing represents the ultimate and undeniable victory of Jah over the forces of oppression. It's the symbolic passage from slavery to freedom, a moment of profound spiritual and physical deliverance. The wilderness journey, despite its hardships, signifies the necessary path towards true spiritual realization and nation-building outside the corrupting influence of Babylon. The eventual promise of a promised land reinforces their yearning for repatriation to Africa or Zion, a place of true freedom and peace. Though generations would pass before they reached the promised land, the Exodus story wasn't just about escaping slavery. It was about forging a nation, a covenant, and, well, a profound relationship with the divine. It's a story of liberation, resilience, and the birth of monotheism as we know it. The number 40 in biblical texts often symbolizes a period of testing, purification, or regeneration. The 40 years of wandering wasn't just a physical journey, but a spiritual one, transforming a band of freed slaves into a people ready to inherit a land and, a destiny. The Exodus, a tale of oppression, divine intervention, impossible miracles, and the enduring human quest for freedom. It's a cornerstone of Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and Rastafari, a narrative that continues to inspire and challenge us today. What part of the Exodus resonates most with you? Let us know in the comments. And hey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more ancient mysteries. Are you ready?